Hi guys, this is Anshul Khandelwal. I'm head of marketing at Upgrad. In the last 6 years, I've been asked this at least 1,000 times on what are the skills required to become a great digital marketer. So today, I'm going to talk about the top 10 killer skills required to become an ace digital marketer which everyone wants to hire. The first skill required to become a great digital marketer is understanding the marketing fundamentals. Now, this is an area which most digital marketers ignore. Understanding the marketing fundamental means understanding the entire consumer decision journey. By a consumer decision journey, I mean understanding how a consumer thinks and buys a product. For example, these are the stages a consumer goes through while buying a product, which are awareness, consideration, and purchase. Now, let's say you have to buy a car. The first step required to buy a car is being aware about the brands you need to buy the car from. The second step would be evaluating a set of brands and then choosing one of those to finally come to a decision. And the last step will be taking the action to buy the car. Now, across each of these stages, the consumer goes through a lot of thought process in his head. It's important as a marketer to understand the consumer at each of these stages, which we like to call the funnel, which is the top of the funnel, the mid funnel, and the bottom funnel. The second and the third skill you need is how to ace advertising channels, paid and organic. Let's talk about the first set of channels, which are the paid advertising channels, the one which gives your marketing heads sleepless nights. Now, there are multiple paid advertising channels across the funnel. Facebook, Google, remarketing, email, display, a whole lot of buzzwords which you would have heard. It's important to know each of these channels and understand where do they apply in the funnel. You need to understand how Facebook advertising runs and run manual campaigns on Facebook. You need to understand how a user searches for a particular product on Google and how can you advertise on Google using AdWords, and you need to master that channel. For the users who have already visited your website, you need to understand the remarketing channel. You would have seen a lot of banners after you visit a product on a particular website and you see them everywhere. How does that happen? That happens through remarketing. You need to understand that channel really well to make the customers convert. So there are a whole lot of paid marketing channels which you need to master so that you're able to spend your money in the right way and in the most efficient manner. Let's talk about the second set of channels now, which are the organic channels, the one which makes your marketing head happy, which are the free channels. SEO, content, social, PR, all these channels are channels which you need to master for you to get free traffic on your website. You need to understand the basics of SEO fundamentals. You need to understand how content delivers great consumer experience. You need to understand how can you use social media for engagement, and you need to understand how to hack PR. All these skills are required for you to become a great digital marketer, which your marketing head loves. Now, the fourth skill you need, which I consider very important, is understanding the channel strategy. Now, let's take an example here. Let's say you are an IPL auction manager. Your job is to make the most out of your money. What you need to do is understand which player is the most efficient and will make the most efficient use of your money too. Let's say you have a player who is a top batsman, which costs a lot, but at the same time, he makes a lot of runs also. Let's say you have on the other end a bowler who is not so expensive, but at the same time, he delivers decent results. You need to balance all this out. At the same time, you need to maintain cost, and on the other end, you need to deliver ROI. Similarly, as a digital marketer, you need to know which channels are expensive but at the same time will get you more results, while there must be some channels which are not so expensive but gives you medium results. There might be some other channels which are really expensive but at the same time they don't have any ROI. These are the 3-4 pillars you need to understand for you to make a robust digital marketing strategy. And if you want to move from a digital marketer to a digital head, this is the most important skill required. Skill number 5, my favorite, communication. Communication is the X factor in your digital marketing journey. You need to be an awesome communicator to become an awesome digital marketer. Let's take an example here of Nike. What do you see on Nike hoardings when you go out? It'll shout out loud saying, "Just do it." What do you see when Nike advertises on internet? They'll advertise their content, they'll advertise fitness, they will evangelize running. What do you see when you go in the Nike stores? The most comfortable soles ever made. You see the difference here? Top of the funnel, they're talking about just do it. Mid funnel, they're talking about athleticism, fitness. Bottom of the funnel, they're talking about the actual product. This is how you need to think as a digital marketer. Different communication layers at different levels of consumer journey. Number 6, guess what? Data, data, data. Data is the biggest tool in your arsenal on your journey to become a digital marketer. First off, you need to understand where does your data lie. There are multiple sources where your data will reside. It will reside in your Google Analytics, it will reside in CRM, it will reside with the sales team. There are a whole lot of places where your data is being distributed and is present. As a marketer, you need to know where is the data which you're looking for. Secondly, what data are you looking for? You need to be sure of the matrices you want to track and the points you want to capture. And number three, once you get this data, the biggest thing of all is to how do you analyze this data? What are the insights you take out of this data? Number 7, technical skills. Now this is an area where most digital marketers struggle. For every small little thing, you need to go back to your engineering technology teams. For example, if you need to make a landing page, you will have to go back to your designer to make the design of the page, to your front-end developer to make the HTML of the page, and to the engineering manager to develop the backend for the page. Now, if you're dependent on these guys, it'll take a whole lot of time for you to deliver a project. Hence, it's important that you become self-dependent. You learn basic technical skills of CSS, HTML, WordPress, SQL, etc. and they will take you a long way in your digital marketing journey. Number 8, product marketing. Now, when you heard of product marketing, you probably thought that this is not what digital marketing is all about. But think about it. What are you marketing at the end of it? You're marketing a product. Hence, it's important that you understand the packaging of the product and the communication around the product as well. You need to understand the 4 P's of marketing which are related to the product, which is the product features, price, place, promotion. You need to understand the pricing of the product, you need to understand the distribution channels behind the product, you need to understand the promotional mechanisms, and you need to understand the product itself, which is the features of the product and the benefits of the product. If as a digital marketer you understand the product so well, it'll really help you in making your campaign successful and outlast the other marketers in the market. Number 9, project management. Again, you would have thought project management is not a skill I need as a marketer. Have you ever thought how much time does it take for you to interact with your peers, get into those meetings, getting those things done, getting all the operational stuff done when you're launching a campaign or running a campaign? It's important that you understand the basics of project management, set your priorities right, know how to use your time, know how to interact with people and get the most out of it. As a marketer, this could be another tool in your kit. As a marketer, this could be a significant addition to your skill sets. Number 10. Now this is a bonus and my personal favorite, experimentation and passion. As a digital marketer, you need to be really curious. You need to do a lot of experiments and you need to be very passionate about digital marketing. Digital marketing changes so much in no time that you need to make sure that you learn everything and keep learning. Hence, you need to be really passionate about it. You need to keep learning newer channels as they come. Plus, you need to really experiment with a whole lot of things. Keep experimenting, keep doing things and keep learning from them, but with control. That's it from my end, folks. So long and thanks for all the fish. If you need to reach out to me, please write to me at digitalmarketing@upgrad.com. Thank you.